Yeah, well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win one, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champ. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Super Sodiq Yusuff. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, early action here in this round featuring the Nigerian-American Sodiq Yusuff. Actually became a U.S. citizen during the training camp for his fight against Andre Fili at UFC 246. That ended up at that time being his 6th consecutive win. And they're
taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Yusuff gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Excellent ground and pound there by Islam Makhachev.
It got checked.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that one.
He's finding a home for that hook. He does a phenomenal job of keeping the elbow tight, really twisting his hip into that punch.
Fighter lands a kick now. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on his feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook for you.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Nicely done.
Oh, man. Solid punch from the clinch here. Continuing to go to the head. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
And again shoots for a takedown. Again takedown stuff. Oh. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Now he pulls guard right into a triangle here.
You've seen him pull guard.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Big moments on both sides in round one.
Stop!
All right, take a seat for me, bud. Deep breath for me. Breathe. You good? All right, awesome round, man. You won that round totally. Scored all those takedowns were beautiful.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see time.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely dry.
Going for an arm bar now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Oh.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Islam Makhachev. 90 seconds to go now. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. When his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it. Beautiful transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's attacking armbar now.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Effective jab there by Yusuff. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Deep breaths. Come on, come back to me here. Okay, get some water and listen. You know what you're doing out there. We're working for angle.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah. Oh, both through elbows there.
Able to check the high kick. Leg kick. Single leg takedown is good.
Oh, he passes the half guard. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across.
Oh, he's out.
You need to work on his position.
Close guard. Makhachev getting pounded something fierce by these ground and pound hammer fists. He's got to find a way to score him out. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. There it is. Now he runs him out.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Makhachev. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, getting leaky now, though.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Makhachev's back in full mount. One minute now to go in the third. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Use your footwork and let's get focused.
Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
Stay.
10 seconds now to go in the round. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. Great timing on that double leg. He passes to half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, he's out! Yusuff gets back up.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look at him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hands. Oh, nice double leg, yes. He passes to half guard. Great submission defense.
Oh, big shots from the top.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Yusuff's eye is starting to swell shut.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here.
Gotta be careful here.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Ooh, in position for a submission here.
Every time he hits the ground, this is what he does.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out. Yusuff, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Take a deep breath and relax. You won that last round because you're being lazy. You're letting him start the submission, and then you can defend no problem. This round, I want you to go out there.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. Let him go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. You take your time. He's ripe for the picnic. Go and pick the fruit.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
This is a terrible position.
Well, no surprise to see him rip. Makhachev's going for a choke. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep. Work, come on, work.
Working out Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're gonna get submitted. He didn't panic.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent. Oh, in the move. Good jab there by the champions.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Nice defense. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Makhachev's back in half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here.
And now he's inside control.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.